What's up, chat? What's up, chat? What is up? What is up? What is up? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing great on this fine Friday evening. End of the work week. Hope you guys are doing all right. Hope school, work, whatever it is y'all got going on, came to a nice gentle close. We here, and I mean, I think some of you guys can read. We talking about, at least to start, some JJK fights for season 3 and what we think is going to be the best looking, best handled, best presented fight of the season. So I'm seeing some familiar faces in here. I don't know why my voice sounds like this. It'll get better. Don't worry. What's up, Ansel? What's up? Damn, y'all's names changed up on me. MZ, what up? What up? Black Ronin, Dane. Yo, what is up? That's not what I want to do. That turns on the light for the whole room. I'll do that later. So first, let me think about what I think the contenders are going to be. To be honest with you, I've seen some potential answers, some options in here. One thing that's really funny that I noticed, no one really ever says it's going to be Yuji versus Higuruma. That's one thing I've noticed. I've never seen anybody, it's really hot in here. I've never seen anybody say, oh, bro, I think Yuji versus Higuruma is going to be the best fight of the season. And I think there's a reason for that. I think JJK just kind of that wasn't the kind of fight he was trying to draw with that a bit more low tempo, a bit more calm in terms of like the choreography and the action. I mean, it's domain, courtroom scene, Yuji getting kind of beat on for a chapter, and then it gets resolved. So type shit. Hey Bronin, how's it going? I'm not gonna lie, it's going all right. I can't complain too much, Draco. Appreciate you for asking, man. Appreciate you for asking. I mean, I like it story-wise, but it's not exactly hype. Yeah, no, I feel that. Okay, so it's actually too hot. I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna turn on. Which one of these is my fan again? Hold on. That's the light. There we go. There we go, chat. I know how this house works. Let's see. Yep. Maki versus Zen Clan maybe. So I saw a lot of answers for that. I saw Hansel say that. Did I see Draco say that? Yeah, Draco said that too. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of curious as to why. It's not that it's not going to be an excellent fight. It's not that it wasn't an excellent fight in the manga. I'm curious, though, because to me, there are, other pretty obvious contenders. And so I'm really curious, why that stands out in so many people's head. It might just be, Maki tax. I could see that. I could see that for sure. Yuji vs. Iguruma's all themes and such, minimum hands. Funny for his only one-on-one fight. He won via Talk no Jutsu. Yeah. Yeah, no, speaks to Yuji's character type shit, themes and such. You've seen that Megami Sora, unfortunately. Will Megana fights even be in this season? 26 episodes. I could, people basically think JJ, this season is either going to stop on 2 points, right? It's either it ends with Megana reveal, or it ends with Gojo versus Sukuna going into it next season, praying it's actual next season and not a movie. Still hoping for that. Would break my heart if we see it's a movie. But yeah, let's see. Ronin power scaling aside, who mogs between Yuji and Yuta? Who's the better character to me? I would say Yuji. Yeah, power scaling aside, I think I like Yuji more. Yuji's pretty fucking sick. Yuji's let's see, I got Mahito, Still, Megami's in there. I won't even say his placement just so I don't get just Megami's still in there. And it'd probably be you. Those are probably the 3 in the mix, to be completely honest with you. Hikari versus Kashima is the only fight I'm actually looking forward to for real. Nah, you gotta speak on that, Shadow Star. You gotta speak on that. There's a lot of good eats coming this season. You gotta elaborate for me, big bro. Yeah. No, you won't have to elaborate on that one for me. Do we know where the season ends yet? No, I don't think we do. Hi BR, hi Lemon. What's up, homosexual? Hey Lethality, how are you doing today? Um, why don't you want Gojo versus Sukuna to be a movie? I feel like the weekly experience is like it was really impactful and integral to why Gojo versus Sukuna was as hype as it was on a regular basis. One, two, it's sort of like that Netflix batch release shit where it'll be hype for a week, people will be talking about it for a week, and then it'll fizzle out. Two, it'll be really hard to continuously rewatch if I really fuck with it, which I will probably really fuck with it. And then wait, was that at two or three? Four, it'll take a long time, or it could potentially take a long time to get to the states after it releases in Japan. And five, I just fuck with I don't know. I fuck with the weekly experience personally. I really like watching some shit, really getting to discuss it and see people get hype about it or be mad at it even, and then go into the next week and get in there. That shit's really I'm locked. I'm locked. Um, let's see. Um, Responding to being called homosexual. Why do you think she was talking to you? Well, it's my stream, so I'd imagine that like the first chat would be to address me. But that's just like that's base streamer etiquette assumptions on my part. If it were episodic, would it be like 3 or 4 episodes? What is it, like 14 chapters or something? It starts at 223 ish, 224, and then it ends at 235. Wow, my math was fucking ass. It's only like 11 chapters. Jesus. Yeah, it'd probably be in terms of like additions and stuff like that too. Yeah, it'd probably be like 3 episodes. It'd probably be 3 episodes. I'm not gonna lie. It would probably be 5 or 6 episodes. Man, hell nah. It's not gonna be 5 or 6 episodes. It would have to either get like One Piece pacing, which please God no, or it would have to be like we would have to get a lot of additional content, which I'd be cool to see, but I don't really think it's super realistic to get that much from the fight. Okay, so the fight's about 12 chapters if you count 236, which you can consider like kind of like the immediate post fight breakdown. So like 12 chapters. I mean it's a lot of hands. There's some explanations and stuff in there too, but it's not like super. It's not extremely verbose in terms of dialogue. I feel outside of that initial like domain clash explanation, especially after the domains burn out, I feel like it gets a lot more into just being hands or curse technique applications and stuff like that too. You say you honestly could probably adapt it in like 3 episodes. Yeah. Season 3, One Punch Man animations for Gojo versus Sukuna. I'm calling it. Um, yeah, and honestly, that would be like hell on earth, but it'd be just hell on earth to be honest. I'd say 4 because it's about as long as the Mahito fight. That's fair. Do you consider? Hold on. When does the Mahito fight start? 121, and then it ends 132, right? Yeah. The Gojo versus Suguna fight is actually like, yeah, just about as long. Was Yuji versus Mahito 4 episodes in the anime though? I don't remember the anime episode like number wise off the top of my head as well. I know Sukuna versus Maharagi is episode 17, so Yuji versus Mahito goes from 18 to what, 22? Is that what it is? Honestly, 2.5 episodes seems possible. It's definitely possible. They could pull it off. I just don't think. I think that we'll probably get 3. That'd be my guess. It's the only one that entertained me. I don't really care for Sendai or Megami versus Register because the opponents of Yuta and Megami weren't cool enough for me specifically. That's interesting. Reggie hate is like pretty typical, right? You see that a lot, which is like whatever. But like, was not expecting an anti Ishigori shout. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mappa will not let Gojo versus Sukuna turn out anything like One Punch Man season 3. Season 3 of JJK looks crazy good. I'm not just jinxing it. I'm calling it. Yeah, no. I mean, this will be a typical like lethality incorrect call, but it's all good. We'll let it rock. And in this case, you being wrong is beneficial. A retracted Hansel message. I'm not gonna lie. This is interesting conceptually, because Hansel is like typically the person that says they stand on every chat they make. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fascinated at what they could have possibly said that made them like go back on the very premise of their existence. That's fascinating. I I believe Miso is directing Sendai at the end of season 3, part 1 type shit. I'm generally just too impatient for weekly episodes, though. It hurts, bro. I mean, like, you're not gonna, the movie, here's my thought process, right? You're not gonna get the movie with anime, you're going to get the episodes as they come out. With the movie, that's not what's gonna happen. And then you're gonna get to watch the movie for the first time. And, like, I know people, like, revisit and go to the movie theaters often to rewatch movies they really like. Maybe it's just because I'm not really that type of person. But, like, even if the Gojo vs. Sukuna, like, movie, if it exists, is, like, really fucking good, I'm gonna go, like, twice. And what happens if I want to spam it? Like a Sukuna versus Maharaga thing where I just keep rewatching the episode over and over and over and over. It makes it really hard when it's in the movie theaters. I don't really like that. Let's see. I will say on my first read of JJK, Sendai was already finished and it didn't move me that much. Yuck. I like it more nowadays type shit. Then we come because I didn't have the weekly experience of that fight as the rest of y'all. Okay. I actually like the Reggie fight, but I don't know how they can make it more bombastic. Reggie's power is very specific. It'd be crazy if he starts dropping planes and skyscrapers. I think you just gotta Mega Me Glaze. And no, I'm not biased. Not biased at all. I'm the least biased party imaginable. But I think, like, I'm directing the anime episodes. I'm saying, you know what, guys? Yuji vs. Higuruma can be just PNGs moving around on the screen, right? Yuji gets enough love, we'll get him later. Is there a way to maybe make it so... Well, Hikari and Charles' fight, literally don't animate it, just off-screen it. We don't really need that. Is it possible to make it so that Hikari's animation sucks, but Kashimo's animation is really good and crispy? If not, we'll have energy dedicated for 2 fights. No, sorry, 3 fights. Megumi Reggie, Yuta Sendai, Kashimo versus that other guy, right? Everything else, no, fuck. Nah, that's the problem. Like, even in not being biased, obviously, and just, wanting the best for, like, the season, it's really hard to do that, because it's, like, most of the fights I personally really fuck with and think will be super cool if they get a lot of, like, the treatment that JJK Season 2 was getting, minus the animator abuse, but I don't even know if that's, like, I don't even know if you can do an order of, like, Mappa Studios animation minus exploitation. I don't even know if that's really possible, to be honest. Sendai Weekly was special. I remember reading the Triple Domain chapter on my way to watch JJK Zero. Oh man, that Triple Domain chapter was so fucking sick. I feel all tingly inside just thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. And I say this every time it comes up, and I'll continue to do so until the day that I draw my last breath. But just this once is still one of, like, the hardest things Gege ever put to paper. Holy fuck. That shit, oh my god, that shit means something to me, man. Fuck. No, I haven't watched the JJK movie yet. I'm not going to be watching it tomorrow either. I'm going to be watching it on Sunday. What fight do you think is getting the Super Cube animator? Yutaka Nakamura? I don't know. I don't even know if it will, if JJK, has he ever worked on a JJK, like, episode before? I don't even know if that's, like, in the cards. You're directing the anime. We're getting an anime original ending with Megumi and Yuji fighting Sukuna in the main. Well, yeah. Yeah, if I'm the director of the anime, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Dude, holy fuck. That's actually a really interesting idea. Like, because I'm not gonna lie, like, don't get me wrong. Once this gets good enough, I'm just gonna do that shit anyway. But, like, I do wonder, you have the resources of an entire studio at your, you're at the helm of it, right? And, for better and largely for worse, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. No one's going to check you. Man, it's kind of crazy. Like, I'm not going to lie. Here's the sick thing, right? Like, a big part of it would be like, dude, keep the integrity of the series. You love Jujutsu Kaisen as it exists, as it existed, and as it came out. You want people that are anime only to be able to experience that too. You're not going to write it nearly as good as Gege. It's going to be ass by comparison. Don't do this. But in my head, I'm going to be like, what if I just used all of the power that I've accumulated through my career to give me cool hype moments in aura? Like, what if I just, like who's going to stop me? And so it'd be pretty fucking tough to avoid that temptation, if that's even something that, like, directors have the power to do. Yeah. Justice Once is so good, it's insane. People hate on Yuta when he's got a line like that. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I be saying for real. I think Maki versus Chris now can be total trash, except for sheer lethality, and it'd be fine. You're fucking tweaking. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me think. Okay. I have to think. Okay, so in terms of like episodes that I think are going to be the best, what's crazy? I can't tell. Like my thought is that dude, Megumi versus Reggie is going to be sick, but I'm like, it's going to be sick because I think JJK season 3 is going to be sick. Is it going to be a standout, like an episode where they're like all hands on deck? I don't know. I know Megumi's really popular in Japan. I don't know what that fucking means. I don't know if they give a fuck. It might just be, does an animator really rock with this character? Shit, I don't know. They might have seen the potential man meme. It might be up, right? I think Yuta versus Sendai is an obvious one. Yuta's like a big pull character alongside Maki of season 3, right? So I think they're pretty much shoo-ins. I think Maki's Slaughter of the Zen Clan is going to be better than her is crazy than her rematch with Naoya. I think Yuta versus Sendai is probably going to be a standout. I think Akari versus Kashimo is going to be comparable. Here's my thought process, and this is just me kind of doing tricks on it. Oh, by the way, not a guy who's like super well versed in animation, just a guy who likes shit. Clarification. But I think Akari versus Yuta versus Sendai and Akari versus Kashimo might be the 1-2 punch of Sukuna versus Jogo, Sukuna versus Maharaga, insofar as like how stand out those episodes are in comparison to everything else. That's how I imagine it going. We don't talk about One Punch Man season 3 type shit. Bro, I bet you they're going to use so much animation on Maki and Yuji versus Sukuna. I mean, they could go crazy on that for sure. Your true feeling came out for a second talking about Maki. What do you mean? Let's see. Beer, what do you think the season ends with? 26 episodes. Hold on. Okay, so let's say 2 episodes adapt. Those 2 extra episodes, because before it was like 24, right? So those 2 extra episodes adapt like 6 to 8 chapters. How many? Hold on, let me see. So JJK season 2 adapted from 64 to what? 137? Okay, so 73 chapters. We're picking up at what? What are we picking up at? 137. Duh, idiots. So add the so say they adapt like 81 chapters plus 2. Wait, what? Plus 137 or 138 or whatever. Yeah, we can probably get to Gojo, to be honest. I think you shorten some things, you stretch some other things. Yeah, we can get to Gojo. That's probably what's happening. Yeah. Hikari versus Kashimo is going to be the absolute standout of the season, no question. It's going to have people going as nuts as they did when it came out weekly. Yeah, type shit. They about to turn those 12 pages of Yuji and Maki versus Sukuna into a whole episode type shit. I feel like it's Nod win or Yuji screaming Sukuna. Yeah, no, I'll fuck with that. Ronin, you should go live more often. I agree. Wait, hold on. When's the last time I went live? Let me check something. Let me see if I'm being gaslit into thinking that I've absolutely failed. Now, what I should do is upload more often because that's like my fucking job. So I should probably a video coming out tomorrow, by the way. But when's the last time I went live? I went live last time 9 days ago, like a little over a week. But like I'm kind of doing the do, chat. I'm kind of being pretty consistent, low key. I'll accept my praise in overt compliments. Thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to gear up for season 3, so it'll all be worth it for real. Didn't realize my favorite YouTuber was live. Hey, shucks, antimatter. You mean me? You mean me? Type shit. Let's see. No member stream in 5 months, by the way. Okay, you got me. I didn't. Here, hold on. So, by the way, double call out is crazy. Only one of you needed to call me out on my bullshit. You absolutely don't go live very often. You're cheating. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yes, you got me. Right? But in my only defense, and truly and honestly in the only defense that I have, I didn't say I stream for members often. I said I stream often. Or I stream regularly, like once a week. That's pretty good. Scammer. Crazy. Only kind of. Maybe. Sorry. I'm working on it. I got you guys. Episode breakdowns from a non-professional coming soon to a theater near you. That's a promise on Dane's muscles. 100-day challenge purely uploads. You've got that. Fuck no. We don't care type shit. How hard is a video a week? Like, how many hours of brainstorming, production, and shit for a week on average? It depends. Like, I can, like, for example, the last two videos I made were pretty short, like 13 and 16 minutes respectively. I can do that pretty often if it's like a simple video, if it's like power scaling or some shit like that. But for things that I want, like, to either be longer or they're like concepts that I fuck with a lot more, so I take more time on them. I don't know. I can maybe pure locked. I think I've said before, it takes me like 4 to 5 days to make like a 20-minute video. That for my standards is like a 7 out of 10. If it's like a video that's longer than that, which unfortunately a lot of the JJK videos I have on my mind for season 3 are a lot longer than that, then it, it kind of scales accordingly type shit. Bro values the peasants more. I'm sick. I'm sorry. Agenda pushing and the word fraud have ruined character's reputation in other mangas. JJK fandom is mainly to blame for this shit. I would say it bears the cross with One Piece. Yeah, I would say it and One Piece must bear that sort of or One Piece fans, I guess, must bear that cross. Type shit. On everyone's soul, Yuki versus Kenjaku is going to be the best season 3 fight. That's not possible. They can't. The issue with that is even if Yuki versus Kenjaku looks the best, it can't be the best fight because it's Yuki versus Kenjaku. It's not possible. You promised Dead Space and lied? No. That's not true. Now you're lying on. Listen, I've done plenty of things wrong for you to call me out for to not have to throw out lies. That's all I'm saying. Dead Space, if money. And I didn't say the number of money because I'm not going to lie to you. I was really scared and didn't want to play Dead Space. Are you planning more analysis for season 3 BR? Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%. Yeah, 100. I've been waiting for this. I'm so excited to do some full potential videos too, man. Fuck. I'm actually so excited. Holy shit. Yo, chat, how would you feel if I like broke down into tiers, like in a video, like analyzing Megami? Like, how would y'all feel about that? You lied about shorts, you lied about your uploads, you lied about your member streams. Listen, I only lied about one of those things. By the way, none of y'all give a fuck if I upload shorts. Like, let's be real. Listen, lied about my uploads. Lied about member streams. Okay, you got me. I lied about shorts. 1, nobody gives a fuck. 2, no, I didn't. This is not true. You made that up. Kenjaku is gonna put belt to ass on Yuki that whole episode. I mean, that's just not how the fight goes. But like, I don't think that fight has enough gumption to do that. And granted, if you had asked me, does Sukuna versus Maharaga in the manga version have enough motion for that? I would have told you, what the fuck are you talking about, nerd? So like, it's technically possible. I just don't see it. I think the conclusion to it is particularly like ass. Yuki vs. Kenjaku is the one fight with the most possible ad-libbing animators can. They literally fight in the reality warping domain. Yeah, nah. That, like, it's obvious. In terms of ad-libbing, it's in terms of shit that they're going to change, it's obviously Yuta versus Sendai is getting that, like, yeah, dude, Ishigori, like, erased half of Japan with a granite blast. That's all I'm seeing. I know one person in here who cares about your shorts. Haha, you get it? I'm wearing pants today, Hansel. Make sure your material's up to date. Thanks. Hack. Let's see. A video of someone crying over Megami could low-key go viral for it. Yeah, but I wouldn't be the thing is I wouldn't be doing it on purpose. I'd probably just be writing a video and like in the recording, like really get like welled up with emotion. So like, yeah, this is happening. Wishful thinking. Literally happened. The same thing happened with like Jogo base form. It's just going to happen with Yuta. The better character, Yuki, needs the better fight. Holy fuck. No, you know what, dude? W Ragebait though, like, that's good. That's good shit. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You're wearing pants. I thought you were swinging in the wind. No, that's just me when I'm at home by myself, not when there's a live stream on me. Thanks. Um, yeah, no. So what's the video I almost cried on? So I like a year ago, I almost cried like making like the art of the one shot video. I was like really moved thinking about some shit, right? And I was thinking like, cause I have like Megan May might get 2 hours of video out of me next year. One in the full potential video, 1 hour coming from the full potential video, which fuck. I'm just gonna have to put that shit out and pretend it never existed. Like in terms of comments, holy shit, I'm gonna get harassed. The second one is probably gonna be a faux analysis where I'm just kind of like waxing poetic about my thoughts on a character, and crying on stream. So yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Who do you think will get more, Sukuna versus Yorozu or Sukuna versus Yuji and Maki? Oh fuck, dude. Oh no, I completely forgot about Sukuna versus Yorozu. No, not chat. I'll be dead ass. I'll be dead ass. I'll be dead ass. If Sukuna versus Yorozu gets like massive anime like upscale treatment, holy fuck, dude. That crowd's gonna get so much worse. The unfortunate potential man comment section incoming. Oh, it's 100%. It's 100% guaranteed. Yeah. Yuki, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. Um, let's see. Let's see. Yuki full potential. Oh, 100%. 100%. 100%. I'm going to I don't it doesn't it, my thoughts on the character don't necessarily matter. I'm going to be honest. I think that if a character has a cool technique, they're getting and yeah, they're getting glazed. I mean, I even did one for Nanami. I don't know why I like pretending I hate Nanami, but I do, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Um, I need Yorozu to get that anime Jogo treatment. Please God no. Please God no. Please God no. Fuck. God help me. Um, Yorozu will stay out of the top 10 no matter what the anime does. I mean, for sure, for sure. They actually gonna think Yorozu is a special grade? What is that? I need to turn off my notifications. You're right, chat. It's disrespectful to the streaming experience. Um. Okay. No monetization on that Yuki video? Why not? Stand on business? What the fuck? What are you talking about, bro? Out of the top 10, Yorozu is top 3 undeniably. Oh shit. That's fucking good, man. Oh fuck. Um, is Yorozu top 3 in the verse a crazy take? It's a bad one, yeah. Um, Holy. How do you think reactions of the anime only watchers to Conjunct's anti-gravity technique? It will definitely open up a whole Aspel analogy thing. Maybe they can sort of hint it better. I haven't really thought about that. Like, for me, I'm sort of like remembering a lot of the Culling games through rose tinted glasses, right? Um, but there are definitely a lot of moments in that where I'm like, oh man, I remember being kind of upset about how that played out. When we come across those moments, it's going to be really fascinating because what I notice is that anime onlys tend to like shit that like manga fans don't. Like they tend to fuck with the things that like I think it happened with like My Hero where people were like, dude, people were complaining about All for One like in the manga, bro. That's crazy. That was the whole point. Which whatever, right? But like I think that's a general trend that like if you're like anime onlys tend to be anything I say is gonna sound like super pretentious and like for honestly lack of a better word, smelly. But anime only seem to be more willing to have a positive outlook on the shit that happens plot wise than manga fans do at scale. That's my perspective. Um, People said that in the manga too about All for One. People say okay. Let me put it like this. People say shit everywhere. People like Hikari somehow, right? But the point is that like I'm talking about what I saw being like the prevailing opinion in the discourse. Shibuya Yuji might put the beats on Yorozu, but that's just me. Hold on. Thought process. Hold on. Chat, walk with me. Chat, walk with me. Yuji reacts to piercing blood. Same level of skill. Arame reacts to piercing blood. Arame stops and catches Yorozu off guard. Arame relative to Yorozu. Yuji relative to Arame, Yuji relative to Yorozu. That's power scaling right there, type shit. What? Restless gambler crying right now. I personally hate Iron Might, but people have always glazed it. MHA is pretty divided. Yeah, but like, the thing is, like, I don't know, man. Like, for the all for one shit, and maybe it's just like I was there and like surrounding myself with people who were like minded and like ignoring humans who disagreed with me. But I don't really remember the all for one shit being that divisive. It'd be like, you know what it'd be? It'd be like saying the Yuki shit was super divisive, where I'm like, I'm sure a lot of people were like, dude, it's actually so fine that Yuki didn't do anything. But like, I think the prevailing opinion was that that shit fucking sucked. Fuck. Okay. Let's see. In the anime, you watch 3 to 4 or 5 chapters in one go instead of week to week. That's also to some extent fair. But you have some shame. Why? But you didn't tell me what you thought of the episode. Oh shit, my bad, bro. I thought it was a really good. Like, listen, I will say, as someone who's gotten to like emotionally detach a little bit from the all for one of it all, I thought that episode looked really good, man. That was a beautiful episode. It was really well done. I fucked with it pretty fucking heavy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie to you. Hold on. One sec. One sec, chat. One sec. I need to call someone out. Okay. I think I've seen this idea of anime being more positive because I heard that the Dandadan manga is mid, while in the anime only people love the show. I'm praying that Dandadan doesn't fall off. Dandadan seems pretty well liked in manga form as well. I think anime is just like I don't know. The best MHA episode to date. The best MHA episode to date. I mean, my brother said something similar. The best MHA episode to date. I'd have to go back and see some of my favorite hits, but like, it is, especially just in terms of like I guess the total experience. It's not so super crazy. Yuki top 10. I'm not saying Yuki's top 10, but Yuki probably got a better claim to top 10 than Yorozu do. I'll put it like that. I just want to point out that Sukuna basically used the most doo-doo water part of his kit to beat Yorozu, and the second she faced a real special good level technique, Maharaga, she lost. Fuck. By the way, I'll just say that survived as long against 15-finger Sukuna as, like, Jogo base form did. It's a clickbait title, but out of all the big shonens, MHA is the one that earns the Betrayed Its Theme video essay. Are y'all streaming tomorrow for the pod? Yeah. Yuki top 4, to be honest? That's insane. People love Dandadan. It's just the very beginning that turns people off, and I think the anime turns some of that stuff down. People have the foresight to tell people not to drop it. That's also true. Yorozu clears half the verse. Stop lying. No, Yorozu does clear half the verse. But that just doesn't really... Like Momo and, like, Mai are, like, in, like, fucking... Dude, I don't know, Ijichi are in that half of the verse that she's clearing. She was damaging 15-finger Sukuna. Yeah, Max Meteor, could have hurt type shit. Like, I'm not... you know what I mean? Type shit. You mean 5% of power restricted 15-finger Sukuna? What's the Rosically? She's finger bearer level? I fuck with that. Yuki is a Shibuya Toto victim. You're hilarious. Wait, while y'all streaming tomorrow? Because I'm gonna be gone for like a week, on a little vacation. So we're streaming tomorrow, because Creams wants to do his like media rewind thing. Ouch! What is this on my arm? Creams wants to do his media rewind thing, and so we're doing that because I'm not gonna be here. Ouch! For this Sunday. She blitzed him. Type shit, bro. Type shit. Salutations, Rook and Ronan. Hope things are going well as always. Now, when it comes to the best fights in JJK Season 3, my bias makes me hope it will be the Sendai Colony fight due to my goat Yuta cooking. I'm not mad at that bias, to be honest. Who you got? End of Shinjuku, Yuji, or Yuki? Yuji, for sure, 100%, 100%, 100%. Um, let's see. Wait, you're not streaming on Sunday? No, no, I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be here on this Sunday. Unfair to say, unfair to say fight, but Maki is what I expect the best reactions for. Yuji and Yuta is beaten by Choso. The animation staff confirmed greatness for anything Choso related. Fuck. I mean, that's cool. I like Choso, but fuck. So BR, do you think Yuka is a 10 shadows user or not? I would love if she's another technique user, but the theories have been convincing. With the with the whatever, like where she uses the hand sides before bringing out the claws. That'd be kind of sick. I could see that. That'd be pretty cool. I'm sure like another wave of Mega Bee slander would hit if she like uses anything, but I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't necessarily know if I think she's a 10 shadows user, but like from what I saw, like it's just sort of like, maybe I'm just like crazy, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't theorize too much in regards to like what Gege writes, because I'm like, dude, guy who's kind of unpredictable when he's on his A game. Nanami over time will hit black flashes versus Yuki. No black hole. Who you got? Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Nanami is to Yuki what Haruta is to Nanami. That's how I'll put that. Nanami is deadass hitting a 7-3 ratio black flash straight to Yuki's chest, and she's just looking down at him like, really, bro, go back to being a salary man. You can't cut it here. This isn't for you, bro. This isn't where you're cut. This isn't where you're cut out. This is not where you're cut out to be. Who wins, Maharaga or Maharaga 2? What? The Maharaga strat when you're about to lose, about to come in clutch. I think Nanami wins, to be honest. He seems like the type to make Binding Vow with his life on the line and finish it in one shot. Nanami could make a Binding Vow with all of Japan's like life on the line, and he just wouldn't be a good enough vessel to wield that power to beat Yuki. Deadass. I genuinely don't think. I don't think that like within the context of the story, right? Like within the power system established. I think if Nanami made a fucking like a goddamn what is fucking maybe bird strike. If Nanami made a bird strike-esque Binding Vow with his life as leverage, he might bruise Yuki. He might bruise Yuki, maybe. But in all honesty, what's happening is he's bringing it out. Like you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? It's Nanami. Know your role and file my taxes type shit. Salaryman would be great slander if Nanami was a more relevant character. Type shit. Yorozu clears most niggas without bug form and without perfect sphere domain expansion. It's funny, Yorozu without bug form is like featless. She's like, it's like it's like, oh yeah, she could take on a squad of like a squad as strong as the one Uro led in her bug form, which kind of implies that it's like it's what brought her to notoriety, right? You know, once she constructed it, she was once she constructed it, was the ultimate warrior, blah, 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 whatever. She managed mid-range combat as long as she continued to feed a cursed energy. With this combat style, Yorozu defeated a force equal to the one Uro led. Ooh. Like fucking, not Uro, by the way, not Uro, as strong as the one Uro led. So who knows what fucking technique they could have had. A featless squad of farmers type shit. Like, so basically what that means, because if you want an example, people like to be like, oh, but like, why would the squad that someone leads ever be like weaker than like the leader? But like, if you want a good example of that, you could just look at like the Zenin. What is it? The fucking like Hay or whatever. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Let me make sure my slander at the bare minimum is like logical, fair, and balanced, right? The Hay are the strongest of the Zenin clan. That's where like Chojuro and ran to like those are part of they're part of the hay, right? The ones that Maki beats like all three of in like one chapter, Nanami's the leader of the hay, and then is like vastly stronger than them in every respect. So like even if you just assume the difference between Uro and the people she led was like that, it's like yeah, maybe your Rosu with bug armor pulls off like a Sendai Yuta feat. Maybe. Is Uro not a part of her squad? No, Uro's not a part of the squad that Yorozu fought. It's just Uro and some other people, which is great. That's not top 5 material. Holy. Uro has no RCT, by the way, an actual skill issue. Yorozu is Dagon and Hanami level. Yeah, saying she's low tier disaster curse is funny as hell. Holy shit. Um oh fuck, that's good. Depending on the interpretation, the Uro squad could have been made to take down Uro. So Yorozu is stronger than Uro though? Yeah, with bug armor. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Like there's two things though to that. One, you can be stronger than Uro and have trouble beating her, as seen with Ishigori and Yuta. Yorozu doesn't beat Uro, beats someone on Uro's level, or like a squad that should be stronger than Uro individually, which is fine. It's just like a matchup thing. But two, being stronger than Uro doesn't probably even put you in the top 15, to be honest, or maybe even the top 20. But that might be stretching it. Like a lot of people beat Uro, and it's not like particularly impressive to me. Um, let's see. Um, Jinx Fishbones, thank you for the 10. How good do you think Yuji's domain proficiency refinement is? He's only used it once, but Kusakabe still does amazing simple domain skills into Yuji, and he says a simple domain is still a domain. Yeah, I mean, his barrier refinement should be pretty solid. I would just say it's kind of like, it's probably whatever you perceive like average to be. Like below Gojo, Sukuna, Kenjaku, Yuta. But aside from that, I don't think there's like a particular reason we'd been given to believe it's like below average. It should just be like the level of refinement that most domains probably fall to. You're really struggling to fight a team of grade 2s with grade 1 and the special grade fighter not present. Yorozu doesn't need bug form to clear anti-Sukuna in the cooling games. That's funny. Uro and Ryu are like top 20 to 15 full health Kurushi solos. What is your top 15? I don't have one off the top of my head. I don't even have a top 10 off the top of my head, to be honest with you. But yeah, Uro's definitely not top 10. Yeah. Can't wait for Kurushi to be animated. A Kurushi fan. I didn't expect that one. Did not expect that one. Hanami could probably beat Yorozu with the cursed energy leeching seeds. Yeah. Or Uro is strong in the sense that her curse technique is just hard to match up. It's just hard matchup diff you. Ishigori's curse technique was really bad against Uro. And that's personally why I look at that statement for Yorozu. It's like impressive, don't get me wrong. It's just not as impressive as if she just scrapped with Uro's squad. She scrapped with the squad that's like generally as strong. But did she deal with sky manipulation is kind of my thing. That's about it. If I give you some pesticide, you got Yorozu. I actually don't need the pesticide, gang. I got it. I'll handle it. But I appreciate the offer. Mecha Maru might actually have Yorozu handled with one miracle cannon. Not gonna lie. That's funny as hell, dude. One miracle cannon is crazy. Does Yorozu not outspeed the guy who blitzed Ryu? No. It'd be like saying does Megami not go hand to hand with a guy that's like as fast as Toji? Like Megami fights and doesn't get blitzed by, well, won't say he doesn't get blitzed by. Megami swaps hands with like 3-finger heartless Sukuna, doesn't die. Megami says that Sukuna is similar to Toji in speed, yet somehow a stronger Megami is slower. What's the solution we come to? Sukuna, guy who holds back regularly, by the way, guy whose curse energy literally fluctuates based off interest, probably not going all out. And so it's sort of like, not only can we pretty obviously demonstrate that Sukuna has no innate interest in Yorozu, because of like multiple statements, but we can also kind of extrapolate that he probably was somewhat interested in Ishigori after tanking the first slice, because he's like, oh fuck, you're not bad, I'll fight you for real. Yorozu just doesn't have a sentiment or a statement like that. She actually just has things that say the exact opposite. Like even agenda aside, right? You kind of like, I mean, I don't even know if there's much agenda over here, but like even agenda aside, right? You know, I lay down my arms. It's like when asked, hey, why are you going to go fight Yorozu? To sink Megami into an abyss. That's about it. Yeah, literally, like, I mean, when you take two statements, right? In chapter 216, Sukuna literally says, Yorozu doesn't matter, the vessel does. And then you have whatever fucking Arame says in like, what is it, like 252 or something? Lord Sukuna is capricious. His curse energy wavers like this when he isn't interested in his opponents. You just would never be able to prove Sukuna could go all out against Yorozu even if he wanted to. Do you really think that'll stop me from being delusional? Nah. But this is more for the people that could save themselves, you know what I mean? But BR, when she revealed herself, the first thing she said was that she wanted to fight Sukuna. That's Aura. She's got to be strong. You know what's funny? It's funny. You're making fun of those people. I was those people until I like read the fight. I was literally like, and I even used the same logic for Kashima. I was like, dude, you want to fight Sukuna? You have to be strong. It gotta be. And even when Yorozu popped out, I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna go fight Sukuna later. Holy shit, she's gonna be cracked. Because I didn't know what was happening, didn't know what was gonna go on, thought we were about to get a crazy new turn antagonist. If you ask me, Reggie versus Megami has top 4 to top 5 fight potential. Don't say that word, bro. Don't say that word with his name, bro. Say it has the possibility to be a top 4 to 5 fight, bro. Don't say that. Don't say that to me, bro. And I know you mean it, but don't say that to me, please. Their general strength should include their abilities. Can, but like, if you say, you know, who's stronger, like, or, I mean, honestly, in JJK, they use, like, levels to denote that sort of, like, some vague level of relativity all the time, you know what I mean? Like, Yuta and Yuki are on the same level more because they're special grades rather than exactly being the same, you know, kind of strength. You can make a case he's holding back as a way of prolonging the pain, making me soul under from the encounter. You can make a lot of different arguments for why he's doing it or whatever. My thing, the best argument to make after getting that statement from Arame is that even if Sukuna wanted to go all out, he legitimately couldn't because he doesn't care about Yorozu. That's really funny. What if Tsumiki was holding Yorozu back from hurting Megami and she just didn't notice? Type shit. Some of y'all need to reread the Yorozu fight because she's gonna drop Max Elephant on her and she was immediately opening her domain. By the way, Awasaka got hit by Max Elephant and was like, you know, chilling. When is the smallest group of fish at warp space as they swim in the air? Wait, what? I think Yuji's domain is at least below average. It's the first domain and a sure hit only activates once and it falls apart after a few seconds of use. Yuji's like sure hit usage is weird. Obviously, I understand why he doesn't use it immediately. Well, no, wait, that's not. No, Yuji's sure domain usage is just fine. Sukuna's using Hollow Wicker Basket up until that point. It'd be like saying that like Yuta only uses his sure hit once in his domain. And then it falls apart shortly after. But there's a context for that. Sukuna's using Hollow Wicker Basket, and then he uses the technique, and then he gets like beat up after. In Yuji's case, it's like a kind of a similar set of circumstances where it's like, yeah, no, as soon as Hollow Wicker Basket gets taken down, it's, you know, sure hit of the technique. You know, Sukuna calls it half-assed, but he calls everything he does half-assed. And he also says, like, Yuji's fucking way past his limits, whatever. So I don't know. That's my perspective. Wochel and Awasaka slander, he's got conceptually infinite durability. Two things. One, not Awasaka slander, Yorozu slander via Awasaka scaling. Two, conceptually infinite durability. Actually, Megami said that there's an upper and lower limit to it. So it's actually very conceptually finite, Hansel. Sorry. How difficult is it to blacklist the word potential in the Megami if it drops? First of all, it's going to be in the video title, right? It's going to be in the video title. I just have to tank that. Secondarily, if I limit the word potential, 75% of the comments that I would get are just not going to exist there. I have to bite the bullet and just don't look. Cursed energy refinement plus domain Awasaka removes the cap. Fair. Maybe like in the interim of like JJK season 3, like part 1 and JJK season 3 part 2, I could do a bunch of like full potential videos for characters that I don't necessarily care for as much or as popular, but like maybe have like cool techniques, like full potential of like clone guy, full potential of Awasaka, full potential of some other person. You know what I mean? I think about it a little bit, but like characters that, because like I like timing it, right? If like when Yuta versus Sende comes out, full potential Yuta video dropping. Same thing with Kashimo, whatever. When it happens, like when their moment arises, that's when I'll do it. But like that leaves characters like a Kurushi or maybe even a fucking Uro like on the cutting room floor in that respect, because I have to prioritize that a little bit. But like during breaks or during that break, it might not be a bad idea to work on those random miscellaneous full potential videos. It'd be pretty fucking funny. Full potential Hazanoki, Haba full potential. I did think about that, but I was like, dude, he's already reached his full potential. He's like stronger than the U.S. military. Full potential finger bearer. I don't even know what I'd do with that one. It doesn't even have a technique. Maybe do them like compilation videos, so like 3 random characters in a video. Oh, by the way, speaking of compilation videos, chat, I've caved. I'm not gonna lie. There are 2 paths for y'all tomorrow. Let me show you what one of the paths holds. Let me see. Let me add this. Okay, cool. W Inception. So here's what the paths hold for you guys. So you're either getting this, because I'm so mad, right? Because I gotta go on the trip, and that means I'm leaving this Sunday. But I didn't get something commissioned for Yuta versus Rayo in time. This is a video that damn, motherfucker, move out of the way. Why am I trying to move my physical body instead of moving my camera? Stupid. Anyways, so y'all are either getting this or, hold on, let me see something real quick. This would be crazy. I commissioned a thumbnail for this video, but I don't know if it's gonna come in clutch yet. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so I'll show you the draft of it. I know I got a message from the person I commissioned, but I thought it was gonna come in. I thought it was gonna come in like crazy timing. That was not true. They were just giving me an update. Fuck, ruined my aura. Or y'all are getting this video. Hold on, shrink even further. JJK versus JJK versus Demon Slayer. Like all of it, because I'm gonna be gone and I needed to give you something to hold over. Yeah. A soccer player versus a curse user. Oh, Alfredo sauce. And I say this lovingly. I say this because it gives me an opportunity. It gives me an opportunity to do something I love doing. Right. It gives me an opportunity to share like work that I've like really put a lot of time into. Right. So like let me show you the world, bro. Let me show you the world real quick. Come on, come up. No. None of these, man. There we go. Hey. Have you ever seen this old number? You ever seen this? You ever seen a video, by the name of Isagi versus Maharaga? I can show you the world, gang. By the way, and this is just letting you guys know. One, yeah, like I need to. Here's the thing. I need to, like, I don't mind the way this thumbnail looks. I don't mind the way this thumbnail looks. I don't mind the way this thumbnail looks. I don't mind the way this thumbnail looks, right? But I just love commissioning thumbnails for shit. And so I kind of have two options, right? I can either give you the compilation video tomorrow, which is a compilation of all of my Demon Slayer matchup videos. And because I'd feel bad, hold on, ignore what you guys are about to see here. Because I'd feel bad, like, just throwing that shit together, I did add some stuff. Like, after each video, I gave, like, a little, like, update and breakdown on my thoughts or whatever. But it's a compilation video. You've seen them before. You know, what did Lethality call them? You know, Jujutsu Kaisen versus Demon Slayer fights to fall asleep to, right? Let's see. So, or I can drop this tomorrow. It's 2.5 hours, as you can see. Right, why'd I point? Right there. Right above my head, 2.5 hours. Membership right now where you draw the thumbnail. If I did digitally, I might try it, to be honest. Holy fuck. Why is this doing this? Premiere Pro, don't fuck me. Please, 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 please. Not on stream, not on stream, not on stream. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, my shit froze. Oh, chat, I might have fucked up. Opening Premiere Pro on stream might have been the dumbest decision of my life. Everything froze. I might not even be on stream anymore. Fuck. That's not good. Let me see something real quick. Nope. What just happened? I froze. Fuck. Okay. My bad. Everything froze. Great. What happened? Are we good? Nope. Still frozen. What's happening on stream right now? Hey, on stream still. Why am I getting a 2025 recap? Can y'all see me? I can't. Well, GG chat. Let's... What are we going to do here? Okay, I can move everything else. I can move everything else, though. So that's good. So what we're going to do is stop streaming. What do I look like? Okay, I want my recap later, though. Hold on. No, dude. Fuck. What do I look like on stream? Oh, so it's just OBS that looks frozen. Okay, great. Okay, cool. Yeah, so for on OBS, I'm frozen as fuck, which is, like, kind of throwing me off. I'm not going to lie. But if you all can see me, it's cool. Cool. Let's see. You're still live. Bet. Cool. I'm glad I didn't end stream then. Anywho, the point is, why BR versus a flip phone isn't close? Yo, ref, fuck you. Anyways, is PC about to blow up? Fuck. Why are we bringing up midlock? You know what, bro? Hold on. Hold this. You're new. I'll give you a minute. You really like being seen, huh? What? Is the deadline tomorrow final because I can get in the lab? I could... Here's the thing. So here's what I was thinking, and Mozin, this might be clutch. I could probably just schedule the video out to come out like after I go set the thumbnail, whatever. And if you make it, I could just switch it out, right? Like the idea is probably this Demon Slayer video will go up tomorrow, but if you want to do like I can commission you for the Yuta Rayo thumbnail, and then I can just switch it out so that comes out next week, to be honest with you. It's really throwing me off not being able to see myself, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate you, nigga, let's die is crazy. That shit's so funny to me. I respect that so much. I wanna aspire to that, like for like anti-Hikari shit. Go back to the typewriter, buddy. Thanks. Are you going on your trip with anything you can upload on? I mean, I don't need to do that. I'm going to upload it on my computer tomorrow, right? And then schedule it. And then from my phone, I could just change out the thumbnail. That's not that big of a deal. Like if I schedule it, it's fine. I don't really need to be able to upload it from where I'm going. Okay, chat. So it's decided. So Demon Slayer video. So what we're saying is Demon Slayer video tomorrow. And then Yuta versus Rayo next week. Is that what we've decided as a collective, guys? Oh, why do I keep bringing up OBS thinking I'm going to be able to see myself? I can't see myself. This is weird. Chat. What do I do? Why am I asking you guys as if you know? Whatever. So what is the deadline? I'm confused. I don't know. How long would it take you, Mozan? You tell me what works for you. Regardless, the deadline isn't tomorrow. You don't need to get that shit done by tomorrow. It's not like that's not reasonable to ask someone. BR, I immortalized you being paid to bark in a short. I'm happy about that, bro. It's immortalized on my live stream too. So, BR, do you think Tsurugi will be gifted with Soul Split since we know that it's never been destroyed and we know that Riku can store weapons? Fuck. Do we know that it's never been destroyed? BR can't do it without looking in the mirror confirmed. It's preferable, yeah. Just pull up stream on your phone so you can see yourself. You know, it's funny. That's what I did. It's just not the same, you know? It's just really not the same. Fuck. All right. I'm just gonna have to like look at you guys in your eyes. This is like really, is this weird for y'all? Is this as weird for y'all as it is for me? It's like really throwing me off. I'm not gonna lie. This feels, you know, someone asked me yesterday when I was streaming, on the pod, like, does streaming make you nervous? And like, I answered very confidently, no. And I still hold to that. But like, I'm not gonna lie, looking into the camera directly the entire time and not being able to confirm if shit is like working well, like behind the scenes on OBS, not nervousness, but damn near the closest thing to it. Fuck. You jerk in the mirror? What the fuck? Who was talking about jerking, bro? What are you talking about? Who's talking about jerking? Who's talking about jerking? Why did you bring up jerking, bro? What are we talking about? No one said anything like regarding that. Sometime next week, latest Thursday or Friday. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we can make that work. We can make that work. I'll send you some references and shit after stream. Oh, what up, Demon? What up, Demon? Hey, I'm fashionably late. Type shit. Beautiful moment between us and Ronan for real. Got that Toto and Yuji bromance going on. Type. I meant jerking when I said that, LOL, and you did just agree. Wait, when did you say jerking? BR can't do it without looking in the mirror confirmed. I thought it was referring to the thing I was doing right now, being like stream. Why the fuck would I not be able to do it without looking in the mirror? Why would looking in the mirror be the prerequisite for beating it? What are we talking about? Someone says jerking once and he says it a million times, wondering why his chat gets so horny. Don't. I don't know. Why can't I see myself? I keep, out of like muscle memory, pulling up OBS, hoping that things will change, right? Hoping that I'll get to see myself again once more, but I simply can't. That's okay. We're going to move past it, and we're going to pretend that I'm not worried about that and that it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't. I have a friend who did that 18 times in one day. How do you know that? Oh, I guess he just told you, probably. Yeah, I guess he probably just told you. That's fair. That's like just kind of reasonable. Okay. All right, here's what we're going to do, chat. No, that's too much stream delay. Okay, cool. That's fine. Hi, how are you? Fuck. No, that's not right. Oh, shit. I know. Chat, I'm tripping. I know what I can do to keep looking at myself. Bam. Oh, this works. This actually works just fine. I have a secondary thing in which I can look at myself despite OBS being frozen. We're back in business. Good. Confidence completely regained. Holy shit, I'm moving. Bet. Let's do it. My friends all need to be on lists for real. You know you can put them there, right? Yeah, you can put them there, right? What are the beats looking like for tonight? Holy fuck, you're cucked. No, they're I don't think they're no beats for tonight. Sleeping Danger, sorry, bro. Gotta go home, man. Gotta go home, man. Sleeping danger. I don't need backseat glaze. Tight. You know, ref, maybe you aren't so bad, bro. Yo, hit him again, man. BR, do you use the same mic to stream and record? I sure do. I sure do. I sure do. Okay. So, this is how it starts. And I'm sorry for, like, playing into it. But I just have to know. What the fuck are you talking about? I seem more like an edger. What are you talking about? Based. No. Based. You have no basis for that information. You have no reason to believe that. It's a pseudoscience at best, and a fucking Hail Mary at worst. And I'm not going to confirm or deny because it's crazy as fuck, but you have no reason to believe that to be true. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying what you're saying? Sleeping danger is cool. I just want peace here. Okay, never mind. Fuck you. Sleeping danger is cool. Glaze on the play, ref. BR, you think we'll get Megami upscaled this season that makes him look better than the manga? Probably a little bit, yeah. But I keep expectations. I can't lie. My expectations is kind of still here. But keep expectations reasonable so that if they're surpassed, you're happy. And if they're met, you're not disappointed. I'd love to see it, but like honestly, personally, I'm going to just do my part. That full potential video for making me gonna go crazy. That's all I can do. I just got to really put it all out on the line. You mean I just gotta leave it all out on the court. You know what I mean? Leave no stone unturned. Not a single one. You seem like a patient man. What the fuck? You seem like you'd save the best for last. We are all edgers. A master swordsman never has to draw his blade. Holy fuck. BR, on average, how many pieces of gum do you have a day? My sensei have a problem? Let me think. I could probably go through like 15 pieces of gum a day. 15 to 20. Hold on. You did say on the Goon stream on the pod that you like to hold it in like a spirit bomb, your exact words. That's not what I said. That's just made up. That's a lie. You're lying and hoping that I would agree with you because I don't remember everything I said on the pod. That's not true though. I know I didn't say that shit. I know I didn't say that shit. Honestly, seeing Megan vs. Reggie animated will have me fed. But you got 4 public indecency charges. I'm his lawyer. I know these details. Okay, but like, first of all, TG's lawyer. That's not me. Those aren't my initials. 1, 2. You're my lawyer. There's a confidentiality agreement. I'm taking you to court, Reginald. Fuck you. I had to say he isn't lying, BR, but maybe you meant it as a joke. Who knows? No, he's definitely lying. I didn't say that shit. The fuck you mean 15 a day? What do you mean? 15 to 20 a day, probably. Well, 12 to 20. Because, like, let's say, like, assume I go through, like, an hour, like, 1 an hour. Assume I go through, like, 1 an hour. Yeah. That seems about right. That seems about right when you give the, it seems about right when you, like, you average across the board. You know what I mean? BR, give us a straight answer just this once. No. How long for you to become an 80th percentile jerker? Just in terms of frequency, that's probably, I mean, that seems like a very easy skill to, like, you just do it, like, a lot once. Damn, what the fuck? That doesn't seem economical at all. No, it's not at all. It's probably, like, I don't have very many vices in terms of, like, I mean, it's food. Duh. And it's gum. But that's sort of the price I pay, right? I don't drink coffee like that. I don't drink energy drinks. I don't really smoke. I don't really drink. And so, like, I don't judge myself too much for the gum shit because it's like, that is one of my vices. There are more expensive ones to have when you really get into the nitty gritty. I'll tank that. Right? I'll tank that. No, not quantity, quality. What is a quality jerk? what's I don't know how you're measuring the quality of a jerk. I on average have 5 pieces of gum a day. You're not a real gum chewer, and honestly, your friends are fake as fuck for pretending like you have a problem. They have a problem because there's it's fine. I don't know your friends. I know they're friends with you, so it kind of means their moral character is compromised. But I don't know your friends. I don't need to attack them. He using the gum as training for tonight. What does that mean? What does that mean? I only 5 hour energy gum is my go-to. I get these like 35 packs, and I go through them maybe I go through maybe like I go through maybe one of them every like 3 or 4 days. That's probably accurate. Would I admit to the allegations for $30? What allegations? Like which ones? What are you talking about? Being an edger? Sure, that's fine. Like just say I admit it. Like yeah, that's fine. It's whatever. Oh man, that's so sad. You don't even know what a quality jerk is. You gotta up your technique. Don't stagnate. Never be complacent. You have no idea of the joys you're missing. Might as well just eat baby food. I'm okay. 5 hour energy. You know it. Type shit. Work that jaw, Ronan. Yuck. Quality of a jerk tends to be shown in the amount of juice that arrives. Oh, okay. No, I'm probably like 50%. I'm probably just like a regular guy, to be honest with you. If he's homosexual, does that mean you're trying to turn him straight, Lethal? Hold on. What? Why am I homosexual? What the fuck? What are you talking about? What? Who said I'm gay? Well, okay, lethality in the beginning of stream, but why are we bringing that back up now? It's old shit. No straight answers from the homosexual man. What are you talking about? You forgot our plans already? What? Jerk with that egotist mindset, continuous improvement? Dude, I'm actually so good. It's, what are you talking about? What's going on here? Why am I being asked these questions? Okay. Pivoting, right? Pivoting. Chat, what's y'all's favorite food? What's y'all's favorite food, chat? What do you guys like to... Nope. What do you guys like to eat that's food and sustenance? That has, like, a caloric value. Oh, what's y'all's favorite food? I'll go first. I love macaroni and cheese. I love macaroni and cheese. I think it's my favorite food. That's, like, my favorite, personally. Chat, why don't you go? What the fuck is this? What's Naki? Sure. High broken. No, fuck. Chocolate historically, but more recently cookies. I fuck with that. I love a good onion dip. Chicken Alfredo is basic but so elite. I fuck with it. Corey says mac and cheese. He's so obviously wants to jerk right now. Fuck you. Yo, ref. Why are you painting pictures for people in here, bro? Why are we painting pictures in here? Why are we painting pictures in here? Imagine the cheese dripping. What are you talking about, bro? You're the ref. What? Bro, go call... Bro, blow your whistle or something, man. What are you talking about? Venison, fried rice, sushi's up there. Mediterranean food recently. Chat, you know this, like, this underrated food I really fuck with? What, chat, you know what? Let me just ask that. What y'all know about spice bags for real, chat? What y'all know about spice bags for real? Let's see. What is the question? What's your favorite food? Pizza is the best food for sure, though. Fuck. Blow your whistle? He's the fucking ref. What are you talking about, bro? He's the ref. Do your thing. Spice bags? Okay, I see Hansel knows something about spice bags. Type shit. What the fuck is a spice bag? Nah, let me gatekeep. Y'all not ready for that. Never mind. My bad. Now let me gatekeep. What's a spice bag? Nah. Let me gatekeep. What's up, Landa? How you been living? How you doing? How you doing? Niggas overly gooned out. We're talking about food, bro. We're talking about food. I like hibachi with sushi on the side. Type shit. Type shit. Imagine BR eating strawberry ice cream. Why do you want to imagine that? What's so special about that? Also, I'm more of a rainbow sherbet kind of guy when it comes to getting ice cream. No. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I was just telling Lethality about the Irish spice bag a couple of days ago. Did this osmosis its way to you, or is it just a different thing in Texas? I gotta know. No, no, no. Spice bags. Well, I don't. Wait. I didn't know they were a thing in Ireland, dude. Spice bags. It's like it's basically Chinese food. It's just a smorgasbord of Chinese food in a bag. You just shake that shit up. It gives, and this is something one of my buddies said a while back. It gives Chinese people immense social power. It's crazy. Like, bro, they really be living it up over here because spice they put food on the map. We weren't really eating before that type shit. Sherbert God, you know ball. That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck. Imagine BR eats 3 scoops of vanilla ice cream, his light snack, and it dribbles. Okay, the ref, are you good? Like, okay, hold on. Let me just ask you this straight up. Who are these fantasies for? You or for someone else? That's just what I want to know. I just want to know. I just want to know. Are you writing fanfic for an audience, or are you dreaming? Immense social power included? Type shit. Type shit. Type shit. I just love all food. I fuck with that. I'm a gate opener. As a black man, I'm gonna put y'all on. Spice bag is basically seafood on crack. No, don't put them on, bro. Don't put them on. I just love BR. Thanks, Black Run, and I appreciate that. Lethality. Maybe he's doing both. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie, ref. I'm not moved. I'm not moved. How did you even manage to make the chat this freaky? I'm not gonna lie to you. That's got to be victim blaming. I didn't do shit. I literally it can't be me. It can't be me because that's not my character. Y'all have never heard me say anything of the sort. You know what I mean? I've never done anything to even encourage this. Is the ref a tsundere? Holy fuck. I would rather be hit with Asnot's script than fantasize about you, BR. I'm sure. Ref, I don't need your weird straight man fantasies. Checkmate. Fuck you. Ref, I have a few places I can recommend you can shove your whistle. Is spice bag just another word for low country boil? Nah. Y'all wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get it. Any positives for recently I come to appreciate raw oysters? Raw oysters. I think I've had oysters like once or twice before, but it's not some shit I'd be coming back to over and over. Flint Lockwood. Yeah. Fuck. Food is good, chat. Yo. And just like that. And just like that. And just like that. And just like that, we're back here. What are we talking about? What's going on? If climate change ever gets bad enough, y'all gotta come over here, live the spice bag life. Type shit. Well, I'll live it again. Yo, what are you talking about? Why are y'all bouncing your ideas off each other? What's going on? Oh, fuck. This is I'm not gonna lie, this is absurd. Okay. Alright, is OBS working? Can I look at myself in the way I want to anymore? Fuck! I should have never opened Premiere Pro on stream. Fuck. BR is a giver for real. Put him in Gachi Akita. Wait, you know what? Alfredo sauce, I'm starting to fuck with you. Look at you putting an anime and manga spin on their fuck shit, bro. That's elite. That's elite ability. That's improv. That's greatness, right? We gotta get you. We gotta get you a show or something, bro. You have talent. You got moxie. Do you think you'll ever do a great chop with your hair? I'm not gonna lie to you. Here's my perspective on this, right? One, I like my hair long. I probably don't want it too much longer than this. I don't want super, super long hair. I already kind of have long hair, but I don't think I'd ever do super, super long hair. One, just personally. Two, I think if I were to ever get in a relationship with somebody and my hair was like this and I cut it, they would instantly break up with me because I would have clickbaited them. Not gonna happen. Thanks. Three, I really like my hair. And I would probably just grow it back out. I don't want to go through the ugly phases of like growing out dreads and locks again. And by the way, if someone says you're still in the ugly phase, I'll murder your like entire lineage. Sorry. Fuck. Sorry. Just looked up what a spice bag is, and it just seems like simple food. I'd make if I was bored. Type shit. Foods come from innovation. You know what I mean? What if they ask you to cut it shorter? Person I'm in a relationship with? No, because the reason that would be weird to me because it's like they would have never seen me with my hair shorter. The last time I like had short hair, I was in like high school, and so it's like no person I would ever be getting with would like know what my hair even looks like to be shorter to even want that, and so it's like they'd be getting with me under the assumption I'm cutting that, and I'm like, no. Do you think you're chopped without dreads? I don't know. It's been, what, 4 years since I haven't had long hair? I have no idea what I'd look like without them. I probably wouldn't look as good, yeah. That's for sure. Let's see. BR, you'd look cute doing a bunch of random hair dye stuff on a buzz cut. I wouldn't. Ugly isn't a phase for you. Just your natural state, cute ass nigga. What are you talking about, bro? Damn, you probably have a peanut head. Fuck. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Have we given up on the facial hair, big bro? Yeah, 100%. It'll never happen. Not for me. I just have to like work out a lot and keep long hair. This isn't this what you here's the thing. I shaved this, right? So as to, and I hope Creams isn't here to hear this because it's an insult. So as to not have the creams going on, right? Cool. I cut this and I cut the sides a little bit. Doesn't grow out. Cool. This, what you see here, has existed since birth. Like, I have never cut this. Now you may be asking, what are you talking about? What have you never cut? Exactly. Exactly. Never been cut. Ever. Is Modulo Yuji beating Gojo? Fuck no. Dude, I think it's really funny that people think that Yuji like is stronger than Gojo and Suka like necessarily by the end of the story, because he's like he would probably be the strongest of this era. So I think it's really fucking funny. Hold on. Yeah. Hansel, I gotta send this to Creams real quick. This shit's really fucking cool and rather really funny. What just happened? Why is my computer doing that? I just wanted to take a screenshot. Okay, cool. I wish I could give half of my facial, wait, what? I wish I could give you half of my facial hair genes, Jesus, and give Creams a hand job. I'm gonna send that to him real quick. It's pretty funny. It's actually really funny. What if he is though? It's fine if he is. I just don't think he is. It's not even I don't think he is or isn't. It's more of like we haven't been given a reason to believe that at all in the story. if you were white, do you think you'd end up like creams? I don't even know what that means. Like just racist? Purple tips? Maybe. Can I? No, 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 no. What the fuck is? No, no. Can I nurse on your dreads, dude? What the fuck is your problem? That's crazy. That's insane. Not shaving a mustache. I'm so jealous. Like I've been kind of neglecting shaving and finally got rid of days worth of facial hair. 24 hours and it's already starting to grow on again. Fuck my life. I hate this. I sympathize truly and honestly. Um, Sympathize insofar as like that does sound like annoying if you don't want facial hair. Fuck, annoying, aggravating. It definitely used to bother me more that I don't think I'll ever grow facial hair. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Ever since I was kind of like, damn, you don't look ugly as shit. It's like, yeah, you can keep the no facial hair. We'll rock with that. We'll rock with that. Let's see. Loki, why isn't BR just use Task Manager to close out Premiere Pro? Task Manager, no, Premiere Pro is closed. That's not the issue. The problem is that OBS is frozen, right? That's not like everything's fine because y'all are seeing a stream. It's cool. My computer isn't entirely frozen. It's just OBS is closing. Am I fucking stupid? Frozen. And if I close that, stream stops. I don't want stream to stop, so I just leave it. BR, I'm not old like you yet, so I won't give up on facial hair. You will one day. You will. I can never rock a ponytail in most cooler hairstyles. That's my curse. Why can't you rock a ponytail, big bro? Why can't you rock a ponytail, big bro? If you're pressed for facial hair, just buy beard balm. I'm not really pressed for facial hair anymore. I used to be, but like I heard a lot of that shit makes you like go bald. So I'm good. Yeah, I don't care that much to be honest with you. It's like a funny thing to make like a comment on, but then reality hits and I wake up and I don't feel like I have to shave and it's like, you know what? Like I can go because I shaved like what? I shaved like what is it? Last week? Not last week, but beginning of this week. Like here and here, whatever. And I mean, some of it's grown back, but I probably won't need to shave before the new year again. Why would a hair growth product make you go bald? Well, I mean, like facial hair, I think is a result of having a lot of testosterone, and I think a lot of like testosterone in excess makes you go bald. Um, yeah, going bald would be really bad for you. No, I agree. I'd just be one of those guys. Nah, I'd be. Here's the thing: it's probably gonna happen, right? Because it happens to a lot of guys, so it's just like cooked. But for the time being, you know what I mean. I got to enjoy it while it lasts. But like, I think I just have to be one of those guys that like wears a do rag all the time. I was gonna say y'all know him, but like I realized they're probably in mixed company. Y'all probably all don't know that person, but like that's probably who I turned into for real. Testosterone doesn't make you go bald. It must. Excess of testosterone definitely does. It's not like no, it doesn't make you go bald just having testosterone, but like excess of testosterone, which can result in a lot of beard growth, um, can and does indeed make you go bald for sure. Yeah, testosterone produces a hormone that causes hair loss, DMT, correct. Some of it is genetics, a lot of it is genetics for sure. So yeah, like yeah, it's not like I mean every guy has testosterone, not every guy loses their hair. I'm not saying like oh my fucking god, it was cooked from the outset. It's just more of like it's more like of a what's sort of looking for. Could be cooked. It could be over. Um, let's see. MZ, thank you for the 10. Can you check out this curse technique wheel that I will put here in chat or DMs? It has simple curse techniques if you want to add to the next stream. Yeah, I'll probably check it out after stream. Appreciate you, big bro. Appreciate you. And considering one of the next builder streams we're going to be doing soon is going to be spinning back on the sorcerer shit when JJK season 3 comes around. It's a good timing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. So I should take tests, hit the gym, and go bald. Sounds like a plan. Not what I said, but it's possible. Maybe. Um, fuck. DHE is what causes hair loss? Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware. Why the fuck? Why the fuck did motherfuckers evolve to lose their hair? Fuck. I don't know, man. I don't know. The shit is kind of funny though. Maybe it was like, shit. I don't know, dude. I'm not an evolutionary like scientist. I wouldn't be able to tell you. But that shit is kind of funny. Cause it's so crazy. Cause you can just like, there's not really a reason to not be able to grow hair. Cause you can just like cut that shit. So like your body being like, no, I'm making the decision. You're not allowed to grow it anymore. Really fucking funny. You can take finasteride or minoxidil for hair loss. Yeah, but then that comes in with like other like problems and shit, like other potential side effects. Not to say it might not be worth it. I'm just more saying like, fuck. I don't want like once I get to that point, it's sort of like now I'm having to gamble some shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to like some of the side effects for that. Like, dude, like I want my dick to work. So yeah. It doesn't sound too fun to be at that crossroads, right? And maybe I'm just a man further down the road being mad that he's going to have to make a decision to pick left or right one day. But like, shit, I'm not there yet. That's all it is. Motherfuckers evolved into their bloodline ending by going bald. Now I can't really be because there's so many bald people. Like that's the thing, right? If being bald was some shit that got like naturally selected for, you wouldn't see that many baldies, but you kind of do. So it has to at least be a genetically neutral or an evolutionary neutral disposition. No, I mean, you aren't using it anyway. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Signature, what are you talking about, bro? You're getting back shots from your best friend while studying for your next math exam, talking about what I'm using, bro. Hop off, man. You are really making sure it gets put to use because you're dick riding like crazy. Fuck you. What? 20%? Dad strength is the answer for it. It's like a 10% stat boost, 20% type shit. Yeah, there's so many bald people today, and look at the birth rates, correlation causation fallacy. No. There's plenty of a lot of people. There's a lot of people with a lot of things that are probably like, nah. Why do you remember that? That's like your most notable trait outside of being annoying. We need to give guys wigs to save the human race. To be completely honest with you, though, I would probably, like, if I lose my hair and I'm like, fuck, the medical potential side effects of, like, taking some shit that helps me grow my hair are, like, it's not some shit I want to do. I'll wear a wig. Like, it has to be a good wig. That shit needs to be a lace front. But, like, I would definitely wear one. Who gives a fuck? MZ, thank you for the 5. In DMs now if you want to take a quick glance. Let's show chat. What are we looking at? Wheel of names. Hold on. How do I pull up the fucking bone manipulation? Oh, okay. These are like original ones. Okay. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I'll take a look. I'll take a look in a little bit. But yeah, he's the turkey. I'm the master. What are you talking about? Pull up Google. Let's go wig shopping. I come in for a second, and this ninja talking about lace fronts. Dude, I hope this isn't. I hope we're not. I hope you look like me saying that, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. We spinning back to powdered wigs. What a world. Oh, fuck no. We're not spinning back to shit. Listen, no. You know what, chat? You're right. I should get this fitted for a wig so that if I do lose my hair, I can like reset it back to base principles. You're kind of fucking spitting. I'm a black man, yes, bro. Okay. Okay. Oh, like, okay. Mozane, keep an eye on him, bro. Sleeping Danger's most notable trait is being an Arsenal fan because you see it in everything he does, type shit. Is it just because he loses all the time and is like falls short of like his potential? Is that why you don't like Megami, bro? Fuck, I get it. It hits a little close to home. I understand. Now let's discuss when we are getting Creams a Yankee with no brim. I won't be doing such a thing, but thank you. I think Creams is already kind of a big hat guy, to be honest. Yeah. Did I slander? Maybe I didn't mean it in a bad way. We are first in the league. Don't piss me off for now. You're the one associating Arsenal fan with negative traits type shit. Nah, BR powdered wigs are tough. Google search black people in powdered wigs. They look tough as fuck. Hold on. Let me see this. They go hard as fuck. Why am I still seeing so many white men on my fucking screen? Whatever. I'll look that up later. Creams barely claims New York. Nigga didn't know what getting sturdy was. You know, the only New York thing about Creams, aside from being like a pretentious asshole, is that he like sometimes pretends he says it's mad brick outside. That shit's so fucking funny, dude. I was hanging around him in New York a while ago, and I just kept because it's funny. He's maybe said that like 2 or 3 times to me, right? But I just love pretending that some shit he says all the time is fucking mad brick outside. Like, dude, that shit's so funny. But yeah, no, he's is definitely like a New Yorker geographically for sure. LeBron might officially be getting old. Don't say that, bro. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's see. I'm gonna hit the thank you. Yeah, no, you're crazy. You're crazy. Claiming degrading is wild. How are you called Arsenal but have no weapons? Yo, Shadowstar. Not knowing anything about the topic but having that in your repertoire is it's kind of good. Have you considered going into like professional slandering? I mean, some of your Hikari shit was like, you know, truly generational, and I mean, pulling off some Arsenal slander like that, instinctually feels, and it feels like you got a solid base. You might be able to really, you know, really make it in this league. I can see that. Black Ronin having creature thoughts. The day Legoat retires, we all pouring one out. Yeah. Fuck. Fucking hell, dude. Oh, hell nah. Creams is a homeless man who sleeps underneath the fake Statue of Liberty in Las Vegas. He just pretends to be from New York. Holy fuck. Wow, LeBron is 41 soon. Can't believe we only have 5 to 10 more years of him in the league. Oh, fuck no. Nah, man, it's not age, by the way. It's not age that's getting him. He just needed his fucking training camp. He didn't get to do that. He's getting adjusted. You know what I mean? LeBron always has slow starts to the season. It's just a start to his season right now. You know what it is, man? Fuck. If y'all don't got a LeBron day, is that cause enough to storm the White House? Yeah. I'd sacrifice both of my working legs for 1 more year of prime Braun. Yeah, I'd sacrifice 2 of your... I'd sacrifice your working legs for that too, bro. Safe shot. Okay. Let me see. What am I doing, chat? Do we know what I'm doing? I don't know what I'm doing. He's just not creating separation for shots anymore. Fuck. As a wise man once said, this fuckery won't go on for much longer. Yo. Sleeping Ninja. I let you slide with a lot of shit. Say something positive about LeBron now. Quickly. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, that shit when he was talking on the sidelines that did fucking kill me. That was a tough watch. I won't lie, that was a tough watch. Yo, do we think when we put Captain America on ice, like we'll be able to preserve his prime? What do we think in chat? Release him in like 20 years. Have him re-terrorize the league. This nigga said we need an old folks home for the NBA. Holy shit. Sleeping Danger, chill, and Glaze the Goat before BR whines. I'll ban you two. BR, have I played / watched Dispatch? Yeah, I've seen a playthrough or two about it. Why is this hanging in the... This is fucking with me. He did the shoulder shrug start thing last night, bro. He might actually be old. Fuck. Don't let LeGoat rest. No, bro. We need this, bro. Basketball needs this, man. Hold on. Let me see this. Hey, BR, who do you think would win in a fight? Yuji and Megami versus Yuta and Maki. Honestly, the only version of like a Yuji, if you take like if you take like Culling Games, Yuji and Megami, and then you put them up against Volume 0 Yuta and Maki, but like Volume 0 Yuta pre-Ghetto fight, they could win. Any version later than that, and you're like, even if you take End of Series Yuji and End of Series Megami, right? End of Series Megami strength is like pure speculation. You have to just assume he's pretty much as strong as when he like fought Reggie. So like Megami isn't matching up with Maki or Yuta. Yuji is maybe like matching like one of those. He might be relative to Maki. He might be relative to Yuta. But then it's just like, what, a 2-on-1? Yuck. That's unfortunate. And Marowak is just going to attack anyone indiscriminately, even if Megami does summon him. Rika is smoking them both. You're fucking laced. If you're talking end of series. If you're talking like Culling Games era, like where Season 3's picking up, Rika is smoking both of them then, yes. End of series Megami was Shrine in a Barrierless Domain. No. We're talking about that was in the epilogue that Gege sent me. We're talking about like beside that. Confirmed in the animation notes. Yeah, no, for sure. In all 10 Shikigami, for sure. So basically, Yuji versus Maki and Yuta because we know Megami ain't doing squat. Okay, Alfredo. Been fucking with most of your chats. That one hurt. Fuck. Yuta can't heal soul damage. GG's. Why do y'all think that Yuji's like soul shit like works on people that are not Sukuna or Mahito? Like in terms of like that type of character. Like and this is my take. For the same reason Yuji doesn't soul punch every single person he comes across. Like when he hits Higuruma's not like fuck my soul's cooked, or Choso fuck my soul's cooked. I don't think it works on people that aren't like Mahito or aren't like incarnated sorcerers. I just don't think that works like that. Maki and Yuta take it because Maki gets the Zenin buff since Megami is still alive and she needs to get the 100%. Fuck. Hold on, what was that? Just me to feel like he said some shit that was trying to aggravate me. We really need a BR horror game again. Outlast was so long ago. I feel like we go through the cycles of this every time. You know, BR must play a horror game. BR must play a horror game. Why don't you ask me to play a fun game? Why don't you ask me to play something like joyous? You know what I mean? Why don't you ask me to play something like, can't think of a game off the top of my head. Holy shit. Why don't you ask me to play something like, chat, what's a game? Chat, what's a game? Chat, what's a game? Fuck. Yuji uses his power of immortality to watch them die of old age from a distance. Hey, that's how he played the fight out this time. Yeah. I have some fun game recommendations. Would you want to do anything for us? No, recommend some fun games. I like doing shit. Guy who does shit, by the way. You should play Doki Doki Literature Club. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Hop on Animal Crossing. Don't reinforce. I'm a grown man that doesn't have the ability to play Switch games on stream. That's what it is. That's what I was gonna say. Final Fantasy, reasonable. I also have that on Steam. Could play that. Play a story game. Thanks, Mozane. That doesn't sound like a game. Doki Doki Literature Club is elite picks. I think you specifically would fuck with Furry a lot. Short little indie game that's just a boss rush with some cool ass bosses and excellent vibes. Furry video game. What are we talking about? Oh, hold on, wait. Is that a sword? Hold on. Wait a minute. This might be Aura. Hold on, let me look at it. Oh, this might be Aura. Oh, Fury. Got you. Fuck. Boot up Elden Ring. Fuck. So our suggestions are Doki Doki Literature Club, a story game, Assassin's Creed Origins, and Fury. I can get down with that. It's got mega sword attacks. Okay. Bet. Let me see them real quick. I would like say, oh, we can react to it, but I can't move myself around on stream. So like, I'm just. Let me just see this real quick. Top down, huh? Okay. Mega sword attacks though. Okay. Might be able to work with this. You literally started a run and never went back to it, asshole? Yeah, what about it? What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? What are you talking about? I did that shit like 2 years ago, man. You think I'm about to start that back up now? Also, no one wants to play my bum ass. Wait, what? Nobody wants to see my bum ass play Elden Ring again. It's like 4 hours if you're good. It could take like 10 if you're not. Okay, so we'll split the difference and say this is gonna take me like 7.5 hours. Play Elden Ring with lethality. Oh man, I wonder who said that. It's a unique format with nothing quite like it. It switches from top-down range phases to close range over-the-shoulder phases type shit. Price these nuts in China. I don't know what the currency exchange rate is looking like. Let's see. Type shit. Curse Clash, anyone? No one wants to see me play Curse Clash. I don't want to see me play Curse Clash, to be honest with you. I don't think I could get... Maybe if I asked Tessera, he might be able to get on Curse Clash with me. But, like, no one wants to see me play Curse Clash, to be honest. Damn, I remember them lethality playthroughs. Damn near nostalgic at this point. Type shit. Over on the pod, right? Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to see me play Elden Ring. Maybe with me and Creams, me and lethality, which I guess lethality literally suggested. But nobody wants to see my ass play that by myself. I will say Doki Doki Literature Club loses its luster once you dip your toes any amount deeper into visual novels. IMO, it's still good, but it just isn't anything special. So basically, what you're saying is to get the maximum amount of Doki Doki Literature, to get the most out of that game, you got to play it first. It's got to be like your starter visual novel, so that you're moved, and then you can progress past it. I get it. God, it's almost been 2 years since the Honor and Elden Ring's playthrough. Jesus, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Fuck no? Fuck no to what? What are we talking about? Play that one game where you sell drugs and damage the community. GTA? Are you talking about that fucking... It's something one, right? It's something one. It's like something one. Drug dealing video game. Let's see. Schedule 1. That's what it's called. Yeah. Wants me to play Schedule 1. Ninja Gaiden 4. Who says no? Now me. Play Resident Evil 1 remake. It's time. Isn't Resident Evil 1 a scary game? Yo, hold on. Do y'all... Hold on. Let me reintroduce myself. Hey, what's up, Maria? Let me reintroduce myself. Hi. I'm Broken Ronin. Scaredy Cat. Nice to meet you. I've reintroduced myself. So do we understand? Run Fortnite? I wouldn't be against playing Fortnite. Play Spec Ops: The Line. The PTSD game? Or not the PTSD, but like, yeah, I know that game. I want you want to see me play Spec Ops: The Line, bro? What do you have against New Game Plus? Actually, like I wouldn't recommend. Wait. NG4. Oh, Ninja Gaiden 4. Like I wouldn't recommend you because it's very sweaty and ultra hard. It makes Elden Ring look like a joke, but it's a pretty good game for Aura. Oh, I've just never played any of the Ninja Gaiden games. I've never even like looked into them to any degree. The reason I just said no because it was some shit I think Sleeping Danger recommended. And I don't fuck with them, so. But like in terms of like actual reasoning, I don't fucking know. It's super sweaty, makes Elden Ring look like a joke. Let me look up Ninja Gaiden 4 gameplay. Gameplay. Show me how the game looks. Show me Aura. What is this, a demo? Is the game even fucking out? Why is this? Okay, yeah, whatever. Show me. Okay. Okay, hold on. This guy had 2 swords. Damn, this thing is covered in blood. That's crazy. Hold on, I can get you a good clip. Okay, bet. Sadly, cities in my country are being bombed tonight. I'm thugging it out. Type shit, Maria. I'm hoping you're staying safe. I'm hoping you're staying safe, or as safe as you possibly can, Maria. W thugging it out. Fucking hell. Sleeping Danger cool people though. Let's see. Read Fate Stay Night, by the way. Read Higurashi When They Cry, by the way. Hold on. What does that second one sound familiar? Have I just seen that from like a you tweet? Let me see. This is not familiar. I don't know who any of these characters are, but the name sounds familiar. So, name recommendation. MW after images and shit. Added to some top tier gameplay. Okay, bet. Hold on. We're gonna kind of have to wing this one because like I can't really move me on here, to be honest with you. But we'll try to wing this one. Ignore that. try to wing this one. Play Dark Souls 3 seamless co-op with lethality. That sounds like fun. Does Dark Souls 3 have a seamless co-op? I'd be down to do that. That sounds like a fun like a little series playthrough. Okay, hold on. Come on, stream delay. Stop stream delaying. Show me. Why is it showing Premiere Pro still? How is that even possible? Why are you not showing my... Oh my god. Okay, whatever. So, I'm just gonna watch this while I'm talking to you guys. Because apparently I'm fucked. Sure looks pretty cool, though. It does look cool. Heavy sword tax, or at least heavy weapon tax. I can fuck with that. You know what game I want to play? Like, not even necessarily for stream, just to play. I want to play like DMC5. It might be like kind of like I know there's some, you know, one DMC fan who shall not be named. But yeah, let's see. Oh crap! I need to finish Witch on the Holy Night too. I need accountability to finish that type shit. Get on that, demon. Don't drop peak for real. Because it's the premiere content to show on stream. Haha. Shit. Holy fuck, demon! You gonna be here all week? God damn, that was good. Yeah. Yes, please, DMC. For stream, I don't fucking know. But like just generally, it's a game I want to play. How about the rhythm final bar line? Time to play your first rhythm game with one of the goated OSCs from my beloved Final Fantasy. Y'all don't want to see me play a rhythm game. No one wants to see me play a rhythm game. No one wants to see me be the most regular, not even like arrhythmic, but like fucking. This isn't gonna end well for anyone involved. Sojo Loki a fraud? Yo, someone ban this nigga. Mozane, if you're still in here, ban this nigga, bro. Give him a minute. Give him 60 seconds, bro. I die for you to play DMC3 as well. It and 5 are so good. I don't know why that put a smile on my face. That might be slightly concerning. Yeah, I'll consider it. I'll consider it. I'll take it into account. You don't fuck with the other DMC games? Hold on 1 second. Let me type something real quick. Seamless. Let me see. DMC is a good game, just not Devil May Cry. Now I fully need a rhythm game stream from VR. Put on that Kobeni fit and dance away. Huh. Yeah, that's funny as hell. Ooh. You've given me a lot to think about though. But I will say, in terms of like in terms of games and shit, listen, coming soon, I might get to stop scamming you guys. And I like the idea of that myself, like morality wise or whatever. DMC4 is the best action game ever made, but only after you put 1,000 hours into it, not for the general audience, that one really. Still kind of fun on the casual level, but frustrating type shit. What about playing tabletop RPG, or maybe you do that already privately? Listen, I'll be honest with you, right? I don't play games like that all that much. Like just full stop. Like I'm a guy with like very simple, you know, very simple pleasure, very simple means, right? I work on videos, I draw, I try to work out. And if I don't do any of those 3 things, talk to people. And if I don't do any of those 4 things, I don't be a human, basically. So like next year I'd like to get into doing some more shit, but like as of right now, you could pretty much you could recommend me anything like here's what it is. Anything below the mainstream of like Minecraft, Fortnite, pretty much anything else you can guarantee I haven't or don't really play it at large. Paper bird dude, nigga, you mean Hirohiko? Hold on. Let me see. Who's calling Hirohiko that shit? How do you feel? How are you feeling about boomer shooters? I'll tell you how I'm feeling. I don't even know what that fucking is as a genre. The paper dude with Kumayuri with low div sojo for real. Yo, not knowing Hiroyuko's name is fucking crazy. Hey, yo, BR permission empty the clip. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, get no more than 5, bro. No more than 5, bro. No more than 5. No more than 5 minutes type shit. You know, chat, what are you doing against Banquet? Dude, it's not even, I'm not even lying, it's not even about the power scaling at all. I haven't even thought about really what you're saying, like, insofar as, like, fucking, like, a comparison, right? It's more like first of all, you called Sojo a bum. Secondarily, you said bird, paper, plane, nigga. You know what I mean? What are we talking about, bro? Also, permissioners are FPS games, like the ones from the 90s, like OG Doom. Oh, type shit. You know, I would show you all my Steam, like, library. Well, I can't pull it up right now because my computer's fucking ass, but hold on, wait, maybe I can pull it up. I lied to you, chat. I can pull it up. Okay, so here are the games that I have. You know what? Let me go down the list, chat. Let me go down the list of games I have. I'm willing to get other games for stream or whatever, but these are games I have that I haven't completed. Cyberpunk 2077, Detroit Become Human, Devil May Cry 5, Doom, Life is Strange Remastered, Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter World, Outer Wilds, Persona 3, Persona 5, and I haven't completed Persona 4. But I'm like, how many hours am I into that? Not that, what the fuck? Apparently only like 25. Okay. Let's see, other ones that I have Arctic Eggs, I have Batman Arkham Knight, I have Castle Crashers, Content Warning, Don't Starve Together, Skyrim, Final Fantasy VII, Payday 2, Repo, Skur Ritual, what the fuck is this? Threshold, and Titanfall 2. Those are the games I have. Finish Life is Strange, I haven't even started it. That would be something I'd play on stream, probably. Persona 4, yeah, dude, Persona 4 is fucking good. I hate when this happens. I just stopped. It was good. I was enjoying it. I was having a good time. I just didn't keep playing it, and I fell out of the habit of doing it, and I was like, fuck. It's crazy. I thought I remembered you mentioning plans to play some tabletop game in JJK setting. That might have been what Shinjuku was still going. Oh yeah, like in GGJ. Yeah, the whole plan just kind of fell apart on that one. But I definitely think it'd be cool, and I'd like to get into it. D&D even on like a base level, it seems like it'd be pretty interesting. I know some people that are pretty heavy into it. Hold on. Holy shit, that's funny. Time to play the most goated FPS. That's Titanfall 2 type shit. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. 1 second. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I gotta change fundamentally in here. I gotta change. I was thinking to myself, right? Fuck. There's gotta be a version of me that literally only makes the right decisions. Right? I thought you said you played Revengeance before, though. I played Revengeance. I just haven't finished Revengeance. But I played it. I just didn't. It's just not a game I finished. But yeah. Yeah, I gotta change, right? So I was thinking, there's gotta be a version of me that makes all the right decisions. Insofar as, dude, just do shit that you want to do. Why? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I barely constituted being a human today. I might be 75% couch material. This might have been the laziest day of my life, at least for the past year. I have a quick question. Did you complete Arkham Knight? I've completed Arkham Knight. I completed it when it came out on the PS4, but I just got it again on Steam because I really fuck with the game, and it might be cool to like turn on every once in a while. And so I'm like, there's got to be a way to make it to where I never do things that are useless. Like, chat. Who's got who's got the lowdown on the limitless pill? Just someone tell me right now, please. Who's got the limitless pills? So like I just work, draw, and then I game, maybe. And then I like work out, and then I repeat until I go to sleep, and then I do it again. How do I do that? Someone give it to me now, quickly, please. But yeah. Oh shit, chat. I also have Baldur's Gate 3 up here, which is like a massive fucking game that I tried to stream before on the pod. Did not go well. I don't even know if y'all want to see that bullshit. I'm not sure I could pull it off, but a game I do eventually want to play. I do eventually want to play Baldur's Gate 3 though. Get off TikTok and such? Yes. Yes, I agree. Does that mean I gotta make the big decision and delete that shit? Because I really don't want to, but that might be the play. Fuck. I just really don't want to do it. You just gotta do things. We had this conversation about playing games, and the exact same games came up about 5 months ago. 5 months later, still all talk and none games played. Fuck. Ouch. Hit me right in the chest. Not wrong. Not inaccurate. I can't even say fuck you. I just gotta hold that. The words I hate saying most. You're right. I think the first step is having a good sleeping schedule. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. And treat art like a job. Okay, I'm gonna write that down too. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yo, chat. Okay, so, maybe limitless pill doesn't work, right? What's the mileage on a shock collar where anytime you don't do something productive, you said in a couple of things that you consider productive. Anytime you're not doing something productive, you get shocked with 1,000,000 volts of electricity to remind you to get off your ass. Thoughts? Anybody tapped in? Anyone know any inventions about that? What are we thinking about that one, chat? Yeah, we fucking with that one. Type shit. You're gonna lose your mind. You're not Hassan's dog, bro. I'm glad someone thought about it. Clicker training? I don't know what that is. But like maybe. But like here's the thing. Like if you like just Pavlov's bell me to think that to associate wasting my time with like torture beyond belief. Here's the thing. Here's my thought process, right? I don't have to do it forever. I do it for like a month. I condition myself to literally associate inane shit as painful. I'm goated, right? I mean that's just psychology. I think that's just like facts and logic, to be honest with you. Beating yourself up mentally, better to try have a go-getter attitude and try to plan super rationally. Fuck. Just constantly think about how you're gonna die, take the NL pill. That's what I do. Okay, I'll consider that one. Just self-flagellation for anything that I deem my woes, that religious guilt do be strong. Damn. Or make a schedule that works too. Yeah. You're only 22, slow down. Don't say that's how losers think. But bro. Listen, here's the thing. I won't even say that's how losers think. That's how motherfuckers end up 68 being like, fuck. The fuck have I come back to? We're strapping you to a rocket and sending you to the moon. No spacesuit, by the way. Yo, chat, I should start making like random binding vow promises with you guys that like you have no ability to hold me to. Wait, no, that's wrong. I'm more like that you guys have no ability to influence the potential of. Just to like, hopefully maybe align some shit. It's crazy how you had a more negative reaction to making a schedule than just being driven by constant death anxiety. because one of those just feels a little bit more real. One of those is making a schedule is like some shit I can do, some shit I try to do, some shit I'm better at now. Fuck, tough. Confront my mortality. Just sounds like some battle shonen shit. Maybe I could do that. Binding on merchant, we are. Every time you don't do something productive, you gotta upload a video of you singing. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. Wow. That's actually crazy how I feel. I feel fear. Fuck. Thanks. I appreciate that. Persona 3 speaks of this? What? Persona 3 is gonna speak to my soul type shit? Beating myself up doesn't really help me, so I'm trying to be my own calculated ally mentally. And you're right, you're spin. It's more like, I think what it is there's some solace to be found in speculating about solutions that I know will never happen or never work, rather than actually like implementing the solutions that I know will, that are just a bit more boring and bland. Nah, I feel you. Every time you waste creams, wait, what? Waste time, creams gets to write a joke into your next video script and you have to read it. Fuck. Fuck. That's deep. Every time you aren't productive, you glaze a card. Shit. Yeah, that one hurts. Okay. I'm going to think about these. I'm going to think about these, and I'm going to think about games, chat. All right? So, with that, I'm going to leave you with this. Demon Slayer comp video coming out tomorrow. If that video does well, what do I want to do if that video does well? What do I want to do if that video does well? That's what I mean. Shit you guys can't really influence, but like, what do I want to do if that video does well? Like, what am I willing to just personally put on the line mentally? Let me think. Because I'm thinking like another video, but like, I don't know. If that video does well, make it OnlyFans. That's crazy. We're not seeing bro for another month. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Y'all aren't going to see me for like another week and a half. But you're going to get a video tomorrow, and then you're going to get a video next week. And then there might be a little break before JJK Season 3 shit. Pizza party? Yes. But yeah, stream-wise, y'all are going to see me not too long from now. It'll maybe be like... Yeah, no, first of all, yeah, comps would be... Yeah, more comps. If that does well, more comps, yeah. A 5-minute thank you video. You know, I shouldn't ask you guys when you're like this. Apparently, when, like, the moon's out, you guys just get feral or some shit. And so, you know, maybe I'll think about this behind closed doors. But, you know, isn't JJK like 3rd of January? Yeah. I'm coming back like the 18th. So like for the next... No, by the way, it comes out on like the 8th, I think. JJK Season 3 starts on like the 8th. I think so. And so like I'm going to spend from the 18th maybe till the 1st prep. 12 days, not 12 days of Christmas, 12 days of putting my life on the line. Kagurachi Power Scale vid when? Probably closer when the anime comes out. I have some more analysis shit I want to drop. Ooh. Oh, if I use those comp videos, if they do well, I can like, for every comp video that does well, I can just do like a fucking bullshit passion project. Like some shit that I know will flop, but like it don't matter because the comp video just did well and those are easier to make. You're kind of fucking spitting. Full Potential Bakari video for April Fools. I like the cut of your jib. I like that. Christmas stream, right, buddy? Y'all have family, bro. Y'all don't want to see me on Christmas. especially if it ends up that Kashima Hikari ends around then. That'd be cool. Yeah, if it does, I'll definitely do that. If it does, I'll have something planned for it. Probably, most assuredly, yes. But yeah, I'll think up something fun if that video does well. But in any case, I appreciate y'all coming out. I hope you guys do enjoy or look forward to that Demon Slayer video, especially if you haven't seen all the other like individual matchups or whatever. It's actually going to be longer than this stream. Will be my longest video today. Fuck. Hold on. BR streams on Christmas. I'm right fucking here in my Santa costume. You are family. You are my family, fellow Ronin. Thanks. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming out. You'll see me in the form of videos soon. And if you fuck with the pod, you'll see me on the pod tomorrow. So in any case, what video is it? Demon Slayer versus JJK comp stream. Compilation of like all the other stuff. Plus some added. It's basically like, you ever watch those DVD director's cuts videos or whatever? Movies, like where they have the additional shit? Like that. That's basically what it is. So you can fuck with it if you fuck with it. If not, it's whatever. In any case, hope you guys enjoy the stream. I will see you guys tomorrow if you fuck with the pod. And if not, I'll see you in a bit. Peace, peace, peace.